Good morning, good evening, good day, good night, everybody. Welcome on in. How is everybody doing today? Sub to Twitch, sub to the YouTube. I had 3 first looks set for yesterday. I have 2 that I had set. There's a 3rd one I could do if I feel like it. These first looks, the one I did yesterday, and the 2, potentially 3 that I'm doing today, are all going to be shorter. Instead of giving the game an hour, I'm going to try giving them 30 minutes. I'm trying to find that like sweet point of I've played the game enough to give my opinion, see if it hooked me or not, but also not too long to where editing it is a lot more difficult because I have to balance my full-time job on top of the streaming, on top of the editing, all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to make the workload a little bit easier on me since I'm a one-man operation. I got the big inspiration to try lowering this because I watched CJ Ya do some streams where like his viewers would like submit games. He'd give each game like 20 minutes worth of playtime and then he would rank them on a tier list. I'm gonna play it for 30 minutes, see what my opinion is, see if it hooks me, if I want to play it more, stuff like that. Yesterday we did Lort, L-O-R-T, and that is a game where I feel like I have to give more time to actually give it a fair shake. So the 30 minutes might even be too low. As of right now, we're just going to try it with these 2 other games, see if that is a common theme of, oh, I need to actually give more time to really give my opinion, because we played Lort for a little over 30 minutes and only went through like two parts of a run, and that is a roguelite where it's like you go through multiple stages. We got through 2 stages in that amount of time, so that's why I feel like I need to give that game more. But maybe the first game we were playing today, maybe 30 minutes is plenty. We won't know until we get into it. So bear with me. Let me get the first game up and we will start our first look. All right, so the first look that we're going to be doing today is a game called Rabbit and Steel. I kind of talked about this yesterday with Lort, but I heard about this game the same way I heard about Lort, where I was watching, I don't know exactly which creator it was, a Taskmaster kind of thing, or like a bingo lockout thing, where you could use like any game to do it. And in that video, I learned about this game, Rabbit and Steel. It looked interesting. I learned about Lort. I probably learned about a whole bunch of other games. So that's kind of why I added it in my list. That's why we're doing it for first looks. So Rabbit and Steel is a co-op action roguelike that recreates the essence of high-level MMO raiding in a randomized, simplified, bunny-sized package. Choose your class, gather your rabbit-eared companions, and battle your way to the moonlit pinnacle. Well, I don't really know what we're getting ourselves into. This game came out May 9th of 2024, so it's been out for over 2 years now. And it's overwhelmingly positive. This better be a super fun game. The expectations are high. It is $15, or you could buy a bundle with another game or whatever. Steam recommends it to me because I played Risk of Rain. Apparently, they're somewhat similar, so bear with me. Let's hop on in and let's start looking at Rabbit and Steel. There's 3 viewers, so someone else is streaming this game. That's good. So, welcome to Rabbit and Steel. This is the main menu. We have a few options. You have Start Run, the classic raiding experience. You have Extras, Options, and Quit. Extras, game version, online version, credits, some unlockable stuff, and then the collection. So there's classes, item sets. So if I hit Start Run, difficulty, cute, play without significant challenge. Normal, the standard dungeon raiding experience. There's a plant, you can plan the route. The Scholar's Nest, the King's Arsenal, the Red Dark House, the Church Mouse Streets, the Emerald Lakeside, and a bunch of other places. Normal, I could only start at the Scholar's Nest or the Emerald Lakeside. You could play public, open everyone, friends only, and offline. Because remember, this is a co-op game, but we're doing all this as a single player experience because I don't have friends. We're gonna do offline, we're gonna go normal, and let's start at the lakeside. I like the sound of that. I could also browse lobbies, prepare. Before we continue, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I have an important announcement. Make sure that when you hit the subscribe button, you hit that notification bell. I do not post that consistently, so you will want to be notified every time I do upload a video. And if you like the video, make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. And if you didn't, also let me know in the comment section down below. Help me get better as an editor, help me get better as a content creator, so that I can make better and more entertaining videos for you. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Long ago, there was a small rabbit who was very lonely. She wept long into the night, staring deep into the full moon and starry sky. Crying to the full moon, she wailed, "Dearest moon, How could one like I have as many bright, shining friends as you? To her surprise, the moon replied, little one, if you are alone in this world, then allow me to be your friend. Tell me your troubles, and I shall listen. The two shared secrets until the sun rose and the moon had to depart. That rabbit vowed to make a new kingdom where the lonely would find solace, and over many decades, her dream would be realized. This is how the Moonlit Kingdom was founded. Or so the tale goes. What are we doing? Press Z to join. All right, so our classes, we have Wizard Rabbit, Assassin Rabbit, Heavy Blade Rabbit, Dancer Rabbit, and Druid Rabbit. I kind of like the sound of the Assassin Rabbit. I don't know why. A solo assassin. You know, that sounds about typical, right? Oh, you have different colorations too. Different color palettes. I didn't even look at any of the abilities. We're just gonna figure it out as we go. Okay, you move around with your mouse. Z, X, C, and V are your abilities. So Z is your primary attack. Okay, secondary attack is X. That's a big melee range. Is this auto aim? Okay, the secondary attack auto aims. If I hold it down, it'll just auto do it. If I do the melee, we'll auto do it as well. Yep, okay. Special. I assume the closer to the center, the more damage it'll deal. And then defensive. Vanish. I don't know how I feel about the moving with the mouse in a game like this, but we will see. Onward. A few months ago, all contact with the Moonlit Kingdom was lost. Reports indicate that the city's denizens attack outsiders on sight. Oh, I could use arrow keys. Okay, so far, relatively simple, but I know it will not stay that way. Got him. Level up. I don't know what that did. Okay, next. Treasure. What treasure do I get? Smash the full moon treasure sphere. All right, so this is where I choose what item I want to grab. So, Flamewalker boots. All GCDs, I believe that's global cooldowns, are shortened by 0.2 seconds, and your movement speed is increased significantly. If you use your defensive, this effect ends until the end of battle. So basically, I guess if you use your defensive, you no longer get that cooldown and movement speed increase. If you perish in battle, restore to full HP instead, only works once. And then your movement speed is slightly reduced. Every 30 seconds, using your defensive will grant you Dragon Skin. Cooldown cannot be reset by ability or loot effect. Shields you from damage once. Slows movement significantly and increases damage by 40%. I feel like let's go Flamewalker boots, because I don't really feel like I'm going to be using the defensive a lot. And if I do, it's going to be for good reason. So I think we're going to benefit from movement speed probably more. Investigate expeditions are repelled or go missing. This includes an attempt by the legendary hero rabbit Shira, who has vanished. Enemy hitbox, this large circle. Oh, just the dot is my hitbox. So that little tiny circle is my hitbox, but their entire massive circle around them is their hitbox. So as long as my tiny circle doesn't touch anything, we're good. All right, next, another battle, and then we go to a treasure after that. A colossal white tower now manifests the city center each night, stretching skyward towards the stars. Oh, knockback, okay. Okay, the telegraph feed is pretty clear, which is a good thing. I'll get knockback, that's fine. Because it would push me back, and as long as I don't move, I don't have to worry about getting hit. I'm on normal, right? Right now, this seems way too easy, but I think it's because this is kind of the tutorial more than anything. So I feel like it's supposed to be this easy. All right, what do we get out of this one? All right, so every 8 seconds, using your secondary will fire an eldritch beast towards your target. I'm probably gonna do that because I've been using my secondary like 99% of the time. Each cooldown slices a large radius around you, dealing 450 damage. Cooldown is equal to the longest cooldown among your other loots and abilities. Every 30 seconds, using your defensive will grant you super, which super become faster, more mobile, invincible, and deal 30% more damage. Let's do the blob, because I've been using my secondary more than my primary. So I think that'll be only beneficial. Something must be done. Your mission is to investigate these happenings, find Shira, and resolve the issue if possible. Rem, the suit-eared wolf. I'll get in the sun. Got it. Oh, there's the little blob. All right, so far, doing good. So far, pretty easy. I mean, so far, because it is easy, it is relatively boring. And I'm just saying that because I just like go to a spot and just hold X and then I win. May you be sharp of ear and swift of foot. Oh, we got 2 of them now though. Okay, I gotta get in the circle. Oh, get in the circle. Hey, one's dead. That was easy. Pin, the Black Shield mouse, and Elta, the Woodcade mouse. It'd be interesting to try all the other classes too, just see their abilities and stuff. Because having this like auto attack ranged is amazing. Then all I have to do is hold X and just focus on dodging. All right, next area. Now it should get harder. Now I think we're actually starting our run. That was just like the tutorial. Welcome. Okay, we have a shop. So Opal primary, Opal secondary, Garnet special, Sapphire defensive, Essence level ups. Each of them increase your damage by 1%. Deal 2200 damage to all enemies 40 seconds into each fight. Lasts until the next stage. Your special defensive cooldowns are reduced by 1.5 seconds. Lasts until the next stage. Invulnerability effect lasts 1 second longer. So I think basically these are upgrades until we move to the next area. Like, what is a stage? Is a stage like each set of like each run of like what we like basically just did, or is like one attack? I don't know. So let's see if I do this. Opal secondary upgrade, Opal knife juggle, deals 50 damage twice to targeted enemies from a range. If your defensive has 5 seconds or less on its cooldown, it will reset instantly. No longer a usable ability, instead only activating when any ability or loot with a cooldown activates. That doesn't sound like an upgrade. Deals 280 damage to a point in front of you, deals 30% more damage to the enemies facing away from you, deals more damage, cooldown has a 50% chance of instantly resetting. Well, we're not doing my defensive because of an item. Gosh, so what do we do? I think we do... I'm just gonna see what happens if I just dump everything into level. Because I don't like the sound of that upgrade for my secondary, because I need to be able to just like hold it. I can't like not be able to use it, right? I have to like set things on cooldown. Let's really dance. So she's gonna pull me around. Okay, so far pretty simple. See, the issue with this is I can't use my main. I'd have to like get to the side of her to use my main attack, because I'm below. If I use my attack, well, no, it does, because that whole circle's the hitbox. That's right. So yes, I'd still be able to use my melee. Done. DPS of 229. All right, next battle. Oh, 2 of them again. Stop on my cue. What do you mean on your cue? Step to this beat. Oh, I see. I have to look around me. Okay, stop moving. Okay, this one actually is hard. Okay, keep moving. Stop moving. Like, I literally have to just take that hit. That is so stupid. And this one's just keep moving, which is fine. I mean, I literally just had to take the hits because I had to not move. If I moved, I would have taken damage. If I didn't move, I would have taken damage. All right, next battle. A simple sketch to begin. Match the colors. What do you mean? Oh, I see. She tells me what color to go to. And stay in the circle, I assume? I'm learning. Okay, I died. The telegraphing of what to do there was not great on that one attack. I mean, I figured out the colors, but I'm like, this thing I feel expands, but I was inside of it, which also hurt me. So, yeah, it's okay. We tried. So we got through that one, got to here. Okay, new run. So we have Wizard, you've done Assassin, we have Heavy Blade, Dancer, and Druid. I kind of want to try Druid. Druid sounds kind of fun. Because I assume they summon, yeah, Summon Spirit. And then Nature's Blessing erases nearby projectiles. Yes, let's go with Druid. Sure, we'll go with the hot pink one. Math and difficulty, trinkets. Trinkets? What are trinkets? Floof ball, a fluffy ball of cotton, soft to the touch and floats to the wind. Will get ruffled if you take damage. Does it do anything? So I just have it following me? Okay, so this is where I could change. Like, hey, Emerald Lakeside, change difficulty. All right, so Z, you shoot a ball. Ball auto aims? Yes. Okay, X, you summon a circle around it. That does no damage. No, it does. I'm just canceling it out. So you send that. It hurts as I'm shooting this. And then summon a spirit to shoot at it too. And then this to banish projectiles. Okay, this will be interesting. All right, yeah, so I get to summon things, create a circle. And I gotta be ready for defensive if there's a bunch of projectiles. All right, treasure. What treasure are you gonna give us? Large full moon treasure sphere. Oh, we got a lot to choose from. Your primary and secondary chance have a 5% chance to deal 100 damage 5 times to a large radius around your targeted enemy when used. when used. I don't know. Every 10 seconds grants you smite and then slices the air around you. When a percentage chance succeeds, deal 200 damage to all enemies. Your defensive has a random cooldown between 1 second and 15 seconds. And then your defensive applies poison to nearby enemies. It depends on how much is nearby enemies, because the defensive is big. So if the defensive is big, you feel like it would do everything in the radius of it. I'm going to go with the gold katana, because I feel like the 5% chance to just deal like 500 damage in a large radius would be more useful, especially since I have like a lot of like separate attacks, because like I go in, spawn, shoot this thing. This one is not that bad. Let's get rid of that one, and then I just have to stand in the middle and I just win. This one has no other attacks besides stand not in the middle. Got it. That one's pretty damn easy. It's again, we're in the very beginning. Of course, it's going to be easy to get you started, get you your treasures, get you some levels, get you used to the oh, there's the fucking golden katana there. That worked. Nope, wrong button. Abilities loots that hit more than once deal 30 more damage. Your special deals 80% more damage. Breaks if you take damage once. Has a 30% chance of dealing 100 damage to all enemies when your primary does damage. So yes, just give me the most like broken use primary, because that's what I do. Oh gosh. This is a much more advanced version. Okay, so it's showing me which way I'm gonna get knocked back to. That's good. So it's again little tells that I'm like learning how to deal with. Got it. It's that learning the telegraph of the attack and like what to do about it. All right, to the lakeside. I did just say the background is beautiful here. Okay, shop. Maybe these will actually be worth buying. So I think this is my primary. Deals 120 damage at a small radius near the target. Reduces the cooldown of your special by 2 seconds each time it's used. I don't know if that's super great. Maybe. Secondary. Deals 40 damage and applies a powerful decay to all enemies. No longer places down a field. Deals damage once per second, can be applied twice to deal twice as much damage. Summons an ethereal ally that deals 230 damage to all enemies 4 times over 12 seconds. Deals slightly more damage, erases projectiles at a small radius along placement. This is the one that sounds interesting. This sounds like I just like add poison. Let's do it. We'll grab that. We got 9. Deal 1,000 damage 2 seconds into each fight. Dramatically increase movement speed. Sure, fire. The ocean set. Spend all your money at the store. So we unlock some items. Cool. I do like that I can play this with just the keyboard. It's kind of fun. All right, so if I do this, decay. Ow. I was not prepared. I was not paying attention. Decay, go! Yeah, the decay is doing good. Oh, hey, the golden katana. Thank you. I like this one because it messes with your movement. That's what's kind of fun about that one. Getting that money and that XP. Show me some movement. Okay. Oh yeah, I could have not moved there. Oh, I moved too much. I'm not paying attention to the fucking things. No. I'm not dealing enough damage to like, I need to get rid of one of them, and I was not able to deal enough damage. I thought with these two, I would be like so broken damage-wise. That is crazy. Okay, so yeah, the druid, not that great, apparently. At least with those items. Okay, so we've done like a range, we've done like a small melee. Let's do the heavy blade rabbit. All right, what palette do we? We'll go with this one. Again, trinkets. Does this do anything? I don't think so. I think it's just a little like buddy to come with you. All right, so let's see what this does. There's a huge area around. It takes a sec to go off. X. You could shoot a ball. Is the ball autoed? No, the auto, it is straight. So this hurts everything around me, I guess. C is I like dash in to deal damage. Okay, not defensive. Oh, it's a little shield. Okay. Okay, this seems like it's going to be pretty easy because of the AoE. Goodbye. Got it. DPS 184. I feel like my DPS is already like basically where the druid was at the end of it. Hopefully we get some good item here. Because that's another thing is like with a lot of these games is like learning which items to pick up. Like, oh, I could get 30 gold. Is that worth it? No, probably not. Oh, this applies bleed. We probably should do that one. Every 12 seconds, slice the air around you, dealing 380 damage and applying bleed. I think honestly, yeah, or on pickup heals all allies for 1. Heals 1 ally for 1 HP every 2 fights. It doesn't, well, I mean, that sounds like a consistent like way to heal up if you do take damage, but I feel like I'd rather go with the damage because I've learned later that like, you gotta be able to deal enough damage to get rid of like whatever boss is like giving you pain if there's 2 of them. So let's go with the bleed. I also need to like use my defensive when I feel like I need it. Try to, oh, you're this one. Okay, this one's a little pain. Okay, so yeah, so I have to be out of that, but in the circle. So I was at least reading that right. Yeah, this is where I probably should use my secondary. I mean, again, a lot of this is just like, get out of the way and then stay in there. Ooh, my DPS was so much lower there, but I kind of had to play that a little safer. Onward. I don't know if I have to wait for that stuff to drop or not. Not clear. Every 12 seconds, using your special will deal 400 damage to enemies in a monitor. Every 10 seconds, resets defensive cooldowns. Cooldowns less than or equal to 10 seconds become 5 seconds. So like this sounds good, but if you have anything that's like 1 second cooldown, it becomes 5, right? Defensive loot cooldowns are shortened by 2 seconds. Your GCDs become 1.1 seconds. Also, let's go with Pajama Hat because it just shortens cooldowns. So I feel like that's gonna be more beneficial, especially since one of them is the defensive, and I really do get in the habit of using my defensive. That knocked me back into the fucking thing. That's a big fucking range. Yeah, this melee range is insane. All right, yeah. So I've also learned you got to be careful about where the knockback's going, and you need to like adjust accordingly. See, now I wish I had that healing thing because I would heal. All right, shop time. All right, this also activates every 4 times you use an ability. So just if I use other abilities, I just get a free swing. It doesn't sound super great. Let's see, deals 180 damage in a large radius around you. Deals more damage, but no longer charges your primary. No longer has a GCD and gains a cooldown to 3 seconds. Again, I don't know if these are good. Grants a lengthy invulnerability and deals 200 damage 4 times around you. Invulnerability effect and GDCs are longer. Now slows movement and no longer jumps towards the opponent. I feel like that's useful. It just gives me invulnerability. So it in and of itself becomes a defensive, I believe. And then the defensive upgrade, what would this do? Grants a brief invulnerability, erases projectiles around you, and performs a spinning slash, dealing damage equal to your special's damage. No longer places down a field. I mean, I don't have enough for it anyways, but it does sound interesting. No longer has a field, but also will also attack. Let's see, makes you harder to hit. Makes you all your abilities larger. Would I rather have harder to hit or larger attacks? Probably harder to hit. Let's go. All right, we have 3 minutes left, so this will be the last one. Move with me. That's this one. Yeah, this one's a nice, easy one. Ooh, that is a nice one. Yeah, using my C is strong. Move. Got it. Didn't even need to. Yeah, no, using my C is great now because it does like the 5 slashes. I'm just gonna have to eat it. I can actually damage both of them. Haha! Yeah, my defensive. I just fucking sat through it. Let's go. And I killed 2 of them at once. Have a rabbit you control deal over 500 DPS in a fight. Remember, chat, this is a co-op game, so you can play with your friends. Who's at the front? Oh, okay. It's my mom. All right. So you can have multiple people fighting alongside you. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I have to match the color. Okay. It's this one. This is the one that killed me. Bleed. I'm just using the wrong finger. I just did that just in case. Oh, no, I got out of it. Ah, this won't do. I'm right where I need to be. Okay, so they're numbered now. And then this will go. And then this will go. And that'll go. And then this will go. And then that'll go. Yeah, this one is intense. I'm doing it somehow. Got it. That one was tricky. There was a lot of things to keep track of. No wonder it killed me. No wonder I lost to it. Aw, it's a small one. Your secondary inflicts bleed. I don't use my secondary like ever. Your prize has a 30% chance of dealing an additional 3 blows, dealing 40 damage each in a radius around your target enemy. Every 12 seconds, deal 150 damage to a radius around you and grant self and nearby allies wave strike. Wave strike, your next 2, so every 12 seconds I get 2 attacks that deal more damage essentially. I feel like that's better than the other one. Well, let's go with it. Let's see. Area boss. So this should be more complicated than the last one. I'll care for a dance. Follow my lead. Oh, you're gonna move me. Oh, you're gonna make me move. Okay. You're gonna make me not move. You're gonna make me keep moving. Oh, I had to walk it around. Shit. Oh, and I have to match the colors. Okay. We're good. That's the intro. What? How am I supposed to match the color when the thing is literally inside of it? Okay, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck? The starry frog? I really do not know what the hell's going on. Why is it just a giant frog now? Okay. So far, this seems relatively simple. I think, honestly, this game is just a lot of, like, timing. It's like, okay, so now go here, then you gotta get ready for this, and then you gotta go over here, and then get ready for that attack. It's like, so once you understand what you're doing, it's not that bad. It's just at all times, you gotta, like, be ready to deal damage. Or trying to deal damage. I gotta be ready with my V as well. Oh, come on. I press C, damn it. Oh, well. Again, it's just, you're in that fight for so long because you don't deal enough damage. So literally it becomes a game of just stand there, hold your attack, and dodge for about 10 minutes, and then you win the fight. That's not super fun to me. So honestly, I'd rather probably kick it down to difficulty, just so, because I assume that allows me to deal more damage or like have them have less health. I mean, I can't even get past the first area, even when I had a really good stuff. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to come back to this game, actually. This is a game I do want to come back to, you know, put some more time into, try the other classes, you know, and see if I could do a winning run, you know, see if I can get further, see what I'm doing wrong. That's the thing, because a game like this, a game like any roguelike, is like, you need to learn what things do. Like, if you go and play Risk of Rain 2, and you don't know what any of the items do, of course you're not going to do well. You don't know what the hell you're doing, you don't know what you're building, you don't know what this is doing or what this is affecting, or it's like, it's a learning process. It's like I can read what they do, but is it good? Like, is this pajama hat actually hurting me somehow? You know, it's stuff I don't know. Like, was this a waste of money? Should I gone with the other one? You know, so it's a learning process. You know, was this upgrade worth it? Should I have gone for an upgrade on this one? Actually, was that actually like the goated one? You don't know. So this is a game that makes me want to come back because it makes me want to learn, makes me want to try the other classes. I think honestly, of the 3 classes I tried, this Heavy Blade Rabbit was my favorite. It had a huge AoE, good damage, good defensive ability. I really like the assassin one too. It was very much just hold the secondary attack and dodge. You know, same with this one. It was hold my primary and dodge every now and again, using C to try to get in a little bit more extra damage. So good game. I'll definitely be coming back to it. Yeah, I think honestly a game like this 30-minute was actually enough to see the game, to experience a few different runs, and yeah, I think it's a game that I want to come back to and spend more time with. So go over to Twitch and watch me play it some more. You know, let me know if you want to see it some more too. Comments below, everything like that. You know what it is. You've been on YouTube long enough. You don't need me to spiel, oh, hit the like button, subscribe, now do the notification, now go down to the comments. It's like, y'all have been on YouTube long enough. Come on, you know what to do. So do it. All right, move on to the next first look. So that was Rabbit and Steel. I knew when I saw Rabbit and Steel, I knew it was going to be one that I was going to enjoy. I could just tell from the few seconds I watched on that video. I'm like, that is a game I'm going to like. So I could take it out of my first looks now. I have a whole 37 games installed right now that are all for first looks. I have a whole category on Steam of just games I bought for first looks. And that's only the ones that are installed. There's like thousands more. Well. Look who made it to the end of another Casual Cove Gaming video. Thank you so much for your support. Specifically you. Yes, you, the person I'm talking to right now. Thank you. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe so you can join us in the next one, leave a comment down below what your thoughts are, any games you'd like for me to play, and or any ideas you would love to see me do. There's a good chance I might do it. Until next time, good morning, good evening, good day, good night. Peace out.